know this, but Mark Carney was the Bank of Canada, governor of Bank of Canada from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think it was. And we covered this on the show before, a few weeks back. And this guy basically took Chinese capital flows, and we covered this in depth, showing you guys the videos we made before, going way back, where the Chinese capital flows, okay, he was facilitating that money into Canadian real estate. And then once he did his whatever Canada term in the bank or whatever, he went over to England, London, England, and he started laundering Chinese money through the London real estate markets and destroyed the housing market in England, Scotland, and Ireland, making it impossible for locals to get into their own real estate. So this guy right here, now we told you in early January that this guy was going to be selected, which he was. And now he's going to win the vote through the public sector, the six-figure income public sector, because the public sector is too big in Canada. And the public sector will vote for this guy because they don't want to lose their six-figure income jobs. A lot of these people in the public sector have been in Canada 1, 2, 3 years and learning English too, right? So it's kind of interesting how immigrants go to America to work, or like immigrants that are trying to go in there to work and feed their families and do what they can to get by. But immigrants come to Canada to work for the government. To work for the government and the banking system and all of Canadian banking system. You can't make this up. So this is where we're at now with this Carney guy. People keep asking, does Pierre Poilievre have a chance? Pierre Poilievre may have a chance if he agrees with the World Economic Forum, the WHO, the all that stuff, like all that crap. If he goes into agreement with them, because the WEF want Pierre Poilievre to win, because the people. I don't trust that guy as far as I could throw him. The people want Pierre Poilievre, and the WEF wants Pierre Poilievre to win. That as long as he's on board with their policies, as long as he's on board with what they need him to do, they would love a frontman like Pierre Poilievre. We know that Carney is a criminal. We already know he's a crook. We already know this, right? He destroyed the housing market in Canada with capital, and then we started seeing bidding wars everywhere. Bidding wars, right? People bidding on a house. What are you bidding on a house for? You can't even afford to buy an apartment. Now you're gonna bid up a house to $3-4 million over asking? Look up the videos if you think we're making it up. We talked about this. Pierre Poilievre, the problem with that guy is we asked the question 4 years ago on our channel. The video's up. And it's kind of ironic that it's the same thing that Trump is going after Canada for. 4 years ago, video's up. Pierre Poilievre, what are you going to do about the fentanyl? What are you going to do about the giant public sector? What are you going to do about the Chinese money laundering in Canada? Right? We asked him those questions in the video 4 years ago. He never replied. He never even acknowledged any of it. Because he can't. They're not allowed to. Right? And mark my words right now and timestamp this at 37 minutes and 5 seconds. If he does get in, you're going to see a lot of fake fentanyl drug labs be taken down, and they're not real. They're going to stage fentanyl drug labs to be taken down. Mark these words. Because he'll have to do that to show the Canadians, but there's no fentanyl being made in Canada. It's all coming in from China. Or Benito Juarez from Juarez, Mexico, the Chinese lab there in Mexico. So I want to make that really clear for you guys. Carney will win the public sector vote. The WEF wants Pierre Poilievre to win because that's the people, the man of the people. But Canadians are blind. They don't understand. They don't see that these guys are being controlled by a higher level. And they always have been, right? So if you go into a Burger King or you go to McDonald's, Carney would be the McDonald's branch manager. He'd be the restaurant manager, Carney. But then above him, there's a district manager. So Carney would be the branch manager of McDonald's, managing the McDonald's, which is Canada. But then there's a district manager above Carney, right? That person, we may know who they are. But then you have the regional manager above the district manager that we'll never, ever know who they are. They're not on social media. They don't exist anywhere. They're ghosts. But those are the regional managers that run the district managers that we know, like the WEF, would be the district managers. And then Carney would be the manager at the McDonald's. And then the cashiers would be the government workers, right? So I'm trying to make sense of this for you guys so you guys understand what is going on here.